What if I told you that there is one team in the whole wide college football world that named their stadium after an African American player? This is the story of Jack Trice. And Jack Trice Stadium is located in Ames, Iowa. But anyway, today I will be telling you the story of Jack Trice, to know one of the true greatest Iowa State stories of all time. Trice was born in 1902 in Hiram, Ohio, and was the son of Green Trice, who was a Buffalo soldier who escaped from the South and attended first grade at the age of 26. At a young age, his mother sent Jack to go live with his uncle in Cleveland, Ohio, where he attended high school and started his football career. He created a strong relationship with his coach, Sam Williman, who later accepted a job as the Iowa State Cyclones head coach and accepted Jack Trice to come play football for Iowa State at the position of tackle. Trice weighed 215 pounds and would start his freshman year with only 20 African American students that were attending the school at the time. Trice was the only African American member that was on the football team. Trice was interested in animals and majored in animal science. After his freshman year, he returned back to Ohio to marry his wife at the age of 20. That next year, his wife was studying economics at Iowa State University, and Trice the year before was an all-around athlete, playing football for the Cyclones and winning the Missouri Valley Conference in track and field in the event of shot put. That next year, Trice was playing varsity, and the teams that went up against them sometimes refused to play the Cyclones because he was black, and for the most part was not allowed to travel with the team. But the one game he got to travel was against Minnesota, and the night before the game, Trice was not allowed to stay in the same hotel as his other teammates due to the fact that he was African American. Trice was also working as a janitor, and people say that he would even clean the feet of some of his teammates. That night, while his teammates were at the table, he was sitting at a different table. He wrote a letter. This letter became known as the I Will letter. The letter went over how his first game as an Iowa State Cyclone would go over due to the fact that he was not allowed to play his freshman year. The next day, October 6, 1923, Jack started for the Cyclones. As the second play of the game was on their way, Trice suffered a shoulder injury, which turned out to be a broken collarbone, but remained in the game. Later, though, in the third quarter, Trice got trampled by Minnesota players and then was later rushed to the hospital in Minneapolis. The doctors declared him okay to travel back with the team, but 2 days later, Jack Trice died from internal bleeding. A memorial service was held for Trice at Iowa State University right before he was going to go to Ohio and get buried at Fairview Cemetery. His coffin had cardinal and gold on it to represent the colors of Iowa State. Today, Iowa State has the I Will walk right before they're about to enter the game. Trice's legacy lived on, though. In 1973, after Iowa State did the reconstruction of their new football stadium, they declared it to be called Jack Trice Stadium in honor of Jack Trice, the first African American football player for this Iowa State team. His statue is still out front of Jack Trice Stadium today and is truly phenomenal, where his note to himself is on a plaque. Thank you, and see you next time.